we're back. All right, so here's the thing, right? It's like, if you're not getting this live, just so you know, it is 3 hours and 44 minutes after I finished the last Business in 7D recording. Stage direction does everything wrong. the Dionysian business vibes, right? Okay, so as much as I would love to just enter into the Delulu realm of reality where I just post some stuff and then that brings in the people. Do you hear my energy with that, right? I was in the shower and I was just like, yeah, this is like manifestation 101. Like, if your brain's over here like, yeah, sure, bud, and you're just moving along, right? Even if you want something or you want to do something or you think that sounds like a good idea, it's not going to be grounded enough in reality to actually work. Now, that doesn't mean I can't roll with my mandalas. I can't be like doing stuff with my mandalas. That doesn't mean I can't do that. What it means is I had a really great idea in the shower and I wanted to just like tell you guys about it. Because the truth is that, you know, I really think all somebody needs to do to hear whether or not they want to be in Monetize Your Magic is experience some of Monetize Your Magic, right? So that's where the variety of ideas over the years have come from with like business magic or behind the magic or like different, you know, more micro versions of Monetize Your Magic, because originally Monetize Your Magic was just, you know, a cute... Like, it was going to be like $111 a month membership where, like, I just kind of talked business or whatever, right? And now it has turned into, like, 57 different topics. I'm not making up that number. It's like, I've counted. Last count was 57, but I might have added a couple. So, I don't know. We're over 55. Over 55 different topics in literally all the things I teach. We have everything from alchemy and spell master classes and meditations and things and frequencies and stuff like that. Like, I literally have spell master classes there's a topic in, you know, Monetize Your Magic. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. There's a topic in Monetize Your Magic called the Magic Club, where I've put like the most important spells that I used to cast for clients and still cast in a variety, in kind of a different way. I still do like grid activations and stuff, but only for private clients. And you have to be a retainer client, or like if somebody in Monetize Your Magic wanted to do that, like maybe, I don't know, but like you can't just buy it off the street anymore, right? So I was in the shower and I realized that my issue is sitting down and recording a podcast because I don't want to put on the fucking voice, right? I don't want to create public content because honestly, there is so much fucking matrix attached to it that has been pumped into my head for the last 10 years that I struggle now because I'm like, ew, I don't want to fucking do that. Like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to show up. Hi, welcome to the Multidimensional Baddie Podcast. I'm your host. Like, no, how about fuck off? I don't want to do any of that, right? And so I had a brilliant idea. I've said it many times. Hi, baby. I know I was being dramatic and I was acting things out because we're in a performance art period of time on this planet, the planetary alchemical process and all that stuff. You know, it's okay. Mommy was being drama. God forbid a mother have a hobby. I'm kidding. She's just aggressively kissing me. See, it's called acting, Mira. I have a degree in it. Did you know? Hi. How are you? I love you. Oh my goodness, it's a little baby girl. She's come to sit in my lap and give me aggressive kisses. And aggressive huggies. You want dinner? Are you ready for dinner? She's like, yes, I am, actually. I am ready for dinner. Mind you, Mira has food. She's ready for our dinner. Yes, she is. Oh, hello, my little baby girl who's now rolling in my lap. Hello. Oh my goodness, she's cute and pretty. Wow. Ah, I love her. Hi. 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 So, let's hit the bong about it. You know what my brilliant idea was? Guys, there's so much fucking Monetize Your Magic content. Why don't I just take a random bit here and there, right? When the mood strikes, and like weave that in, right? Because like, for example, okay, did I say anybody's name in the last Business and 7D transfer? I don't think I did. I don't think I talked shit about anybody by their name. I'll do that and Monetize Your Magic, by the way. I'll fucking tell you who I don't like. I'll tell you their name. I'll tell you their Instagram handle. I'll tell you who they fucking go to Italy with that they don't want you to know about. I'll tell you how they're connected to this person and this person and this person, why you've always felt like they're sus, why you get weird vibes from them, why working with them didn't work out for you. I don't know who they are. Honey, tell me their name. I want to go do some recon. I fucking love doing recon, okay? This is literally, my private client the other day was like, I pay you the big bucks to do interdimensional recon. You know that, right? It was fabulous. Okay, it was fabulous. Hello, the baby is chaos coding at me.
We are about to get up, baby.
She's like, it is cooking time. Mommy cannot survive off of microwave nachos one more night. But mommy likes microwave nachos. Leave me in peace, Mira.
We're getting up in 5
She's like,
minutes.
no, you're having beets and chickpeas tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I love you. Is it because you can have far more beets and chickpeas than you can microwave nachos? She's like, maybe.
It is.
But also, Mommy. That's right, Dr. Mira. You're so smart.
Yeah.
It's like Mommy needs beets and chickpeas. Wee!
We all do.
So, it's fine, baby. Daddy is having a little lie down, so he has the energy to cook. He went out amongst the mortals, darling. Have some compassion for your poor father's nerves. And he started the laundry and took you outside the chaos code like 18 times today. Like, the man's just trying to lay there for a tick before he goes and cooks dinner. Come on.
And changes over the laundry.
And changes over the laundry.
To most people who don't know, the laundry is on a completely separate floor.
It's on a different floor. It's downstairs in the basement. It is our basement. It's the basement of our building, though. So he has to go outside, walk all the way around the building. But it's fine, because Mira's like, I also want to go outside. I'm ready.
This is why I'm like 5 minutes when the alarm goes off.
Oh, I see. See, Mira, yeah, no, it's fine. He does not need to get up yet. In 5 minutes, baby. Shetland sheepdog. She herds. She's like, it's time to go. You need food. Like, no, baby, it's okay. It's fine. I'm not even that hungry right now. She's like, okay. Okay.
You'll be hungry when you smell the food, though. That's
I am. She's correct. I'm going to be hungry when the food is like, it's going to be perfect timing. I'm just like, I'm not uber, like I'm hungry, but I'm not like uber starving or anything. So like, it's okay. You can lay there for he would just have gotten started and then you'd be going outside. So I mean, like, it's okay to take like that extra 5 minutes to rest and then chaos code together. I know you're excited. I'm excited too. You know how I feel about these beaten chickpea bowls, Mira.
Do you want the salad? Do you want the tacos?
Oh, tacos. Oh my gosh. I don't know. What do you want? Do you want tacos? You want bowls? How tired are you? Bowls are easier to cook.
Yeah. And either way, I'm cooking 2 pans.
Yeah.
I'm cooking like 4 servings of each together. Why? So that way we have plenty.
I mean, I'm totally cool with that. It's more just like, I think the bowls sound like a better idea tonight because it is already a little bit later. And I tend to like to not eat tacos right before my period arrives because they're a little heavy.
True.
But then once my period has arrived, I tend to want to live off of tacos.
Yeah.
So like, I think there's plenty of tacos in our future.
Cool.
Thanks for being present for our dinner conversation. Welcome to an average night and Monetize Your Magic. Sometimes at 4 a.m, like this morning, I was up because there was just like weird shit going on. And I heard message Monetize Your Magic. So I did real quick. And then someone else was up. And it was great. We weren't alone. It was fabulous, right? We got to like hang out in Chaos Code together and chitty chat. And then we went and slept. And then we got back up. And then and there was more chatting. And it's just a fun time, right? So my concept was like, well, if I just sat down to record for Monetize Your Magic, and then I was like, and I will be honest, I did know what I was going to do with this when I had the idea in the shower. Because I thought if I sit down with the intention to record for the baddies in Monetize Your Magic, I'll record like I'm talking to the baddies in Monetize Your Magic. And then I won't get caught up in the podcast and the social media voice and all the other crap that's gotten ingrained into our fucking heads that like our sub and unconscious are trying to turn off, but they're like, can't quite get rid of all the programming yet. Right? And it's like, I don't want to show up in that way. I'd rather not show up than show up in that fucking way. Right? So then I was just in the shower and I was like, well, why don't I literally was thinking like, why don't I just we could literally take the recording that I did today for Business in 7D, it was 3 hours long. So we could easily take that one recording. There's 3 episodes right there. Just do part 1, part 2, and part 3. Hour long each time. Because, yeah, sure, I can, and clearly, it's, even at the beginning, I could record a little intro like, hello, this is straight from Business in 7D and Monetize Your Magic. This has originally been recorded, this was originally recorded for Business in 7D, which is part of Monetize Your Magic, but we decided that this needed to be said to the entire world. So we split it up into 3 parts for you guys. Now, if you're in Monetize Your Magic, it's going to come in a 3-hour chunk, right? If you're not down for that, don't join Monetize Your Magic. If you can't wait to receive 3-hour audios from me, like this, I don't know, routinely, right now it's 3 or 4 days a week, right? But then sometimes when I'm like super luteal, it's like maybe once a week. Whatever. If that's your vibe and you're like, fuck yes, I want more of this, then like click the link in the description below, right? If you're like, that sounds like a lot for me, Monetize Your Magic is absolutely not going to be the place for you. So, if you're interested in my work, then maybe like roll on over to www.harvestrosewitchery.com, where you can find fabulous products a la carte from a variety of my work over the last 10 years of Harvest Rose Witchery. I worked so fucking hard to be able to say the last 10 years of Harvest Rose Witchery. Ha ha ha! Feel me! No, I'm kidding. Anyways, I'm sorry. I just literally have like a biological need to be dramatic 24/7. Like I got a degree in it, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Like, anyways,
sponsor you.
It's definitely the Pisces North Node. It's because that's Pisces in cosmic astrology, it's Andromeda, and they love performance art, interpretive dance, the theater. They love it. It's just like a way of life for them, though. It's like they looked at the concept of musicals and were like, that's my lifestyle now. You expect me to, now that I know that I can break out into song and do a little tap dance routine, you expect me to not just incorporate this into my daily life? I think not, my good bitch, okay? They weren't having any of that. They were like, no, this is part of the magic. Enjoy it. Hello, little baby. She's gonna chaos code at me until you stand up, mister.
I'm getting up already.
It's okay. Herding. She's really into herding. Shetland sheepdog. Virgo sun, Aries moon, manifester. Mira will herd us all into New Earth. Yeah, see, you just have to grab her. Yes, you got it. You got to grab her, you got to hug her. And then she's like, oh, yes. See? Mommy's a Virgo moon. So I meet the Mira intensity, like where she's at. And Michael's like, I'm a Scorpio moon and a Cancer rising. So like, hi. But also he will cut a bitch, okay? Like, don't fuck around and find out with him. I think Michael's greatest superpower and greatest frustration in life is like, people just really misunderstand what a badass he is. He's kind of a badass, guys. Like,
Thanks.
I would not want to fight him in a dark alley. I'm telling you, it's like he's so chill. He's so chill, and it's not like pent up rage or anything. It's just like, no, he'd get the job done. It's that Scorpio moon. He'd be very cool. He'd be like, no, I know exactly where I'm gonna stab them. So I mean, like, I'm just saying, you know, or at least where he was gonna, you know, like kneecap him. He was in wrestling. He was a jock, people.
I played every sport.
He's not just
and I did
pretty.
wrestling.
He's not just pretty. He's very pretty though. Thank you. Anyways, so my thought was just like, well, what if I just sat down and I recorded for Monetize Your Magic, and then I was like, ooh, this is good. I'm going to put this on the podcast. And then if I get into where I want to record anything else for the podcast, separate, that's fine. But I just don't want to be sitting down recording podcasts, right? Like, that's so dry pussy energy. Okay, and if you're offended by that, abso-fucking-lutely do not join any of my spaces because I say that. Okay, Virgo moon, Virgo South Node. Am literally like one of the top global specialists in battle magic. Don't fuck with me, okay? I've had enough of people fucking with me, but let me tell you, honeys, this year and next year, ooh, the people gonna be finding out. Oh, it starts. Oh, I can't wait. The Oracle is oracling. Anyways, I mean, technically I retired, but you never really retire. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking. I didn't retire. Anybody who thought I just elevated my clientele like so hard. I pretty much only work for Cosmic Royalty now and multidimensional baddies. And if that's not you and you're not literally in a space paying for it or a scholarship member, but we only have 3 scholarship members in the scholarships. Close now. I don't anticipate to ever have another scholarship to Monetize Your Magic. That was for just 3 baddies only. Because they helped me test everything and tune everything, and, you know, I love you, darling.
I love you too, darling.
And so they got a little scholarshipy. It was a dream I wanted to do, and then I didn't want to do it anymore because I realized that people just take things and don't do it. But not these 3 baddies. They literally listen to all the shit I say. And they love me, which is really, they just got like the interdimensional, like, you know, what's the vibe? It's because you guys are just, you're like, you know, you're like the baddies, you know, you're like the baddies. It's all my people are baddies, but it was a very specific cosmic contract, okay? I'm not saying I'll never do another Monetize Your Magic scholarship. I'm saying that was like a 2024, 2025 era thing, and I elevated Monetize Your Magic so hard it's not what it originally was. And they're along for the ride because they validate me. I'm kidding. But when you're tuning and creating something that's brand fucking new, you know, it's really nice to not have any monetary pressure on it. And that's really why I did, you know, the scholarship for these 3, and, you know, they have like lifetime scholarship to Monetize Your Magic because 2 of them were my, you know, like the only 2 beta testers of Unlock Your Magic that actually bothered to do it. I had 5 beta testers for Unlock Your Magic and only 2 bothered to do the program. So what all 5 of those people didn't know is if they had bothered to do if you're hearing this now and you're like, oh, what if I do it now? No, it's closed. Thank you. You can pay like everybody else. But, you know, I've been working on Monetize Your Magic now for the last 2 years, right? So when I was first starting it, I didn't know, right? I wanted to validate the vibes. I wanted to validate the vibes. So I tried that, and then I had another baddie come along who I wanted to offer them a lifetime scholarship because we just interdimensionally work together all the time. Like, this is part of what we do. So, you know, that was the vibe. And then that was like, okay, everybody else can pay. I'll do all of Monetize Your Magic for free for them. Nobody else could buy it, and I'd still fucking do it because I just honestly love what it's giving me so much. And that's the contract, right? They didn't have a monetary exchange contract, but they have, you know, they listen to the things. There is an energy exchange of a completely different level of reality with those three baddies. So that worked out. So not all your cosmic contracts are necessarily monetary exchanges. Some of them, you know, are just some of them are like vibe exchanges, or like giving you a place to put things and receive feedback from that, or see that your work, you know, to validate your work, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to validate your work. And yeah, so anyways, a little spiel on that. But yeah, I was just kind of like, I think it would be a vibe to like, I think it'd be a vibe to do every fucking thing I want to do and stop limiting the content I want to create. Just like I stopped limiting the content I was going to create for Monetize Your Magic. We have everything in there. We have Coven of 101. We have, one day maybe Coven of 1 will be its own space again. But I've just got some refinement for that. I really just want to focus on Monetize Your Magic and my private client work right now. That's all I want to focus on. That's where my vibe is, and that's why I've elevated Monetize Your Magic to being the experience that it is. I also wanted to be able to one-to-one, not privately, but one-to-one coach people in Monetize Your Magic. I wanted to be able to, you know, show up and be like, oh, I want to do readings, or, oh, everybody that joins Monetize Your Magic gets a cosmic astrology and human design reading from me, or, you know, things like that. Or, you know, I want to, because I want to know what I want to know what your natal chart looks like. I want to know what your human design is. I want to know what your business is. I want to know you. Like, I don't want 1,000 people in my fucking space that I don't know. If there's 1,000 people in Monetize Your Magic in 10 years because people join every year and then they just never leave, yeah, that sounds about right. But like, I don't want 1,000 people overnight because I actually want to know the people that I'm working with. I want to be able to coach people. I don't want to be confined by time because I built a business where my clients are paying me $25,000 a year and they're just a fucking face in an endless sea of faces. Right? That's not what I want. I want people who actually value me as a person, who I value as a person, who I've valued every client I've ever had as a person, to be perfectly frank. I have not received the same treatment from a lot of people that I worked with. So I decided to elevate my fucking standards. Like, one day, I got sick of dating fuckboys or whatever, right? I elevated my standards and I manifested the man of my dreams. Right? Like, well, I've basically done that with business. I elevated my standards. One day, I manifested the client of my dreams, the private client of my dreams. And then now I'm literally creating the space of my dreams. We don't just do any one thing and monetize your magic. It's not just about making money. It's not just about business. It's not just about entrepreneurship. It's not just about aliens. It's not just about cosmic reality. It's not just about magic. It's not just about alchemy. It's not just about anything. It is all of it. Because it's all connected. What I learned was that the fucking concept of compartmentalizing your life, or, oh, don't mix business with pleasure. Oh, this is business or this is personal. Yeah, that's all fucking fake. That's a matrix that's literally just keeping you limited and stuck in a compartmentalized reality that you don't even fucking like. You know what I mean? This is why you have to go to work. This is why you have to take vacations. This is why you need days off. This is why, you know what I mean? If that applies to you. When you monetize your magic, every aspect of your life and your reality is your magic. It is imbued into everything. You just happen to get paid for certain things. It can't be stopped because you're iconic. Hold on, I gotta check the time because I actually do have a client who's she's slaying right now. She's slaying right now. Is it time? Oh my God. I have a client that's she's doing his queen slay right now. Gotta check. Okay, we're good. We have no updates. I'm literally over here with popcorn. Like, she's doing it. She's doing something. I've got the popcorn. I'm ready. Yes. Anyways, I had to go in and hype her up this morning. Well, it's morning for her. It's 9 p.m. for me. It's 9 a.m. for her. Like, you bet your ass at like 8:15 I got out of my shower. I was like, like sliding on up into Telegram, like, how is it, my queen? How you feeling? You ready to go? You ready to do the thing? Yeah. I had the gifts. I had the hype up vibes. I was there. This is why they pay me the big bucks. Fun fact, actually. I'm interdimensional, much nicer, and always thinks that you should have donuts. Victor from Miss Congeniality. Like, if Victor had been like, I don't know, a multidimensional baddie with fabulous tits and style that can't be stopped across the macroverse, hello, who like is really into, like, I love me a good donut. I mean, I can't have gluten or anything. Or potato starch, because I have a nightshade intolerance. But I still love donuts. Thank you. And if you want donuts, you should always have donuts. Yeah. I didn't like that. I unfortunately can no longer watch Miss Congeniality, really, because the culture codes are so misogynistic and oppressive to women. I just want to throw something at the TV. But it's fine. I still love the gift that's like, be the crown, wear the crown, you are the crown, right? So it's fine. Whatever. I'm sure in Andromeda 2, they've already done like a different version. It's like the Bollywood version, but like, more multidimensional and Art Nouveau-tastic, really. More fairy energy definitely going on. Still some Bollywood vibes, not gonna lie. Andromeda 2 has hella Bollywood vibes in certain locations. In a lot of locations, really. Like, let's be real. But anyways, what was I talking about? I can't remember. Let's hit the bong. Welcome to an average night and monetize your magic. This is actually it. This is actually why people pay me the big bucks. I'm chaotic. I lose my train of thought all the time. I smoke a lot of weed. I'm absolutely never going to appear on a Zoom call. And at least 95% of the time that I'm recording for Monetize Your Magic, I'm generally topless these days because that's why I do audio, so I can wear whatever the fuck I do or do not want to wear. Why the fuck should I have to wear clothes just because, what, I'm recording an audio about business? Oh my God, fuck off with your prudish, uptight, dry pussy energy. I've had enough. Thank you. Okay? I've had enough. You know what? People fucking love it when I free my throat chakra. And I've fucking decided to yet again. You know what actually brought the success of Harvest Rose Witchery the first time? I stopped giving a flying fuck what people thought. I started calling all the bullshit out in the witchcraft community that I saw, like these fucking witches who would do love binding spells on these men that would fuck up my clients' lives. Oh yeah, I started calling them out left, right, and center. I started calling out every fucking thing I saw that was wrong with the witchcraft community. To be perfectly honest, that's probably why many of them came after me. But that's fine. Guess who the fuck's here? And where are they? Oh my God, disappeared off of Instagram? Wow. Hope they're doing good and their trad wife for Jesus bullshit's working out after they used to piss in their ammonia jars. Some people don't forget, Dutch. Anyways, what? If you know, you know. Thanks. It's what you get for coming to my house and eating the $100 cheese plate I fucking made you and then stealing my damn spell names. Bitch. I've had enough. I'm calling shit out now. I'm done. Thank you. Virgo moon. Virgo south node. I'm literally here to slay. And we slay all day. honeys. Anyway, so if this level of chaos is what you've been manifesting in a business coach / spiritual teacher / I mean, like, to say that I talk to aliens is, I think that's like a little insulting personally. I happen to have a lot of friends across a lot of universes, okay? And the fact that they happen to be telepathic and the majority of the bitches on Earth can't be bothered isn't my fucking fault, okay? What do you expect me to not talk to my homies because I'm on planet Earth? Oh my God, grow up. No, I don't think so, right? And if you don't like my manifestor rage, get bit. How about that? How about that? Y'all want to see Unhinged? Oh, honey, I got it in spades. Let's roll. Let's do it. Let me show you how it's done, okay? You just start calling people cunts. That's the thing. That's my secret, right? You start just pointing out the cunts. Oh my God, that's cuntastic. Not in a fun way either. Like, it's not like, oh my God, girl, cuntastic. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, that's a cunt. Right there. That's a straight up cunt over there, cunting around. Okay? Yes, this is not made for children. Children aren't supposed to work. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? Oh my God. Monetize your magic when you're over the age of 18. Just like spell work used to be. If you're under the age of 18, you know, go to college when you're 18, kid. Jesus Christ. The fuck? You're allowed to wait until you're 18 to monetize your magic, okay? And if you're under 18 and you're listening to this and you're monetizing your magic, I'm going to guess you don't have a lot of parental supervision, in which case, while I don't think it would be the best idea, and you probably, honestly, the finances are not aligned necessarily if you're 18. I would say like probably 75% of people at 18 don't have $2,000 to burn a month on Monetize Your Magic. I've got lots of options on www.harvestrosewitchery.com, right? And you can self-study until you're ready to roll in. That's fine. What? I wish I'd had Monetize Your Magic when I was 18, honey. I wouldn't have finished college. I would never have worked for all of those assholes I worked for. I would never have accepted the bare minimum from anyone. Nobody would have been able to tell me nothing. I probably would have been a millionaire by 25, max. Even back in those days, even back in my day. I'm kidding. 2000 and... well, I graduated high school in 2007. So, you do the math. But, I wouldn't have dated the assholes I dated. The men who fucking talked to me never would have gotten the chance. I would have been like, no. It would have been straight up Lucy Liu from Charlie's Angels. I was already pretty much like that. I will say that in my mid-20s, after I went through a pretty rough breakup, I accepted a lot of bare minimum treatment from a lot of people, and it bit me in the ass later on. If I had had me at 25, so really, my work is for every version of me that didn't have this version of me. And then all the people who also could use this version of me and her knowledge and what she knows and what she can teach and what she can share and all of that stuff, right? Because I know a lot of things, guys. I know a lot. I know a lot. Earlier, randomly in Monetize Your Magic, I was teaching some United States history that I don't think a lot of people know about colonization of this land and who actually did that. It's not who you think. And I can't actually remember if I finished that transmission or not. I may not put that one out publicly. I don't think I'm going to put that one out publicly because it was kind of long. But, and now I'm like, no, it was really good and I want to charge for that. This is also really good. But I feel like I feel like I've kind of cracked something here. It's like I need to sit down and record the podcast in the same way that I sit down and record Monetize Your Magic. But the concept of just pulling Monetize Your Magic content, Monetize Your Magic's still going to get this before, the podcast does. I think this is probably going to be the first podcast episode that I release like this. Oh, and then the Chaos Information Portal closes as I say that. Let's go to the Cosmic Grocery Store now. Marvelous. I haven't been today. Have I? No. When did I go first? Anyways, so I've just kind of randomly, I think, started a new luxurious life stream, which I also teach in Monetize Your Magic. But luxurious life streams is my long and short form content creation methodology that I don't certify you in, actually. The certification is you start getting seen and getting paid. There you go. So if you need a certification, I am not the girl for you, okay? Because, like, how can you ever be done? Like, I can't certify someone in monetizing their magic because, like, if you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you work for yourself, you're going to be monetizing your magic for probably a while, right? Like, Monetize Your Magic is not a 6-month program. It's not a year-long program. It's a legacy eternal program. You can literally come into Monetize Your Magic and stay for the rest of forever. Like, it's not just standing content and then, oh, I'm in there like, oh, and how are you embodying this? And like, and I'm going to be honest, if you need someone to hold your hand and fucking make sure that you actually do the work and embody the multidimensional magic into your real lived life like you're 5, I'm not the girl for you. Okay, there are plenty of business coaches out there. I can give you some of their names if you want me to. I don't recommend them because, quite frankly, they're not living a lifestyle I want to live, and they don't make as much money as me. But sure, I mean, I guess get down with your bad self, whatever. I don't want to do that. Like, that's not, if that's what you want, that's fine. I'm not who you're looking for. That, like, offends me on a spiritual level because I'm not your mom. And I don't want to be your mom, and I don't want to be parentified. I was parentified as a child. I don't want to be parentified as a fucking adult unless your name is Mira, Fred, or Amelia. And that is technically, those guys are investled in cat and dog form right now, okay? Although everybody knows I'm their real mom. Yes, that's right, Fred. I am your real mom. That's right, I am your real mom. He insists. Clearly, I can talk to all my children telepathically as well. He's like, she's our real mom. And I'm like, duh. That's right. Isn't it interesting that all my children have Aries placements? Like Fred and Amelia are Aries suns. Don't know moons or human design, unfortunately. But they're Aries suns. And then Amelia is a Virgo sun. Mira is a Virgo sun, Aries moon. And Amelia and Fred are Aries suns. Sally was a Taurus, though. She was such a little Taurus queen, too. She was like, yes, I want to take naps and fight people. Fun fact, did you know that Astaroth is the demon of taking naps and fighting people? That's true. And then Stolas, he's the demon. He shows up like an owl, by the way, with like really long legs, but he looks like an owl, but he's got like a little crown on. He's so fucking cute. Stolas is adorable. He's an owl with a crown. Come on. How could you not love him? Anyways, he's like the demon of herbology and crystals. So he's like the green witch of demonology. It's really cute. Anyways,
Herbology.
I love Stolas and Astaroth. They're super adorable. They're so cute. They're so fun. They love to just hang out. Astaroth likes to take naps and fight people. And Stolas always has crystal and plant codes, okay? And he's got a crown. Astaroth's like, I got a crown too. I just take mine off to nap and fight people. Although sometimes I use the crown to fight people. That's badass. You got to use your crown to fight people, Astaroth. Yeah. Anyways, we were just talking about how I'm clearly the children's real mother, even if they have cat and dog vessels right now, and I have a humanoid earth vessel.
That's right.
That's fine. She's smiling. Oh, she's smiling. Oh, she's so cute and pretty. Oh, my goodness.
She went walking everywhere. We saw the bunny out there.
Oh, you saw the bunny?
Yeah, but I didn't put her down.
Was it fun? Did you have a good time? I love you. Huggy? Yay! Hi, there's my girl. I love you, little baby. Oh, she is wagging her tail. She has big smile. She is a happy baby. Oh, she's a happy baby. So, yay! I'm ready. Let's cook dinner. I'm ready to help.
Well, let's go, baby.
I was always ready to help my grandma cook dinner, too. I was always ready. I was like, yes, let's cook. anyways, yeah. Oh, honey, I've decided I like the idea of just recording. So my new luxurious life stream. Yes. An average night and monetize your magic.
I love that.
Episode 1. Only on the Multidimensional Baddie Podcast. Right? And so then it's just going to be like, I sit down and Monetize Your Magic's going to get it first. So if you're in Monetize Your Magic, you'll also get all the podcast episodes before we release them to the public. And then if you're not, you have to wait for them to get released to the public. Because I'm just going to we're going to have an average night and Monetize Your Magic. And then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to record the most chaos known to man. I'm going to channel everybody. We've had Astaroth and Stolison tonight. Anubis says, "What's up?" Oh my God, that's classic. I'm actually really sick of the fucking perspectives that people have about the gods and demons and angels and everything else. Okay? They've got sticks up their ass. They have dry pussy energy. It's my destiny. Archangel Raphael handed it to me himself. Okay, bro, I'm gonna need you to smoke a fucking indica and chill the fuck out, okay? Shut the fuck up and color. Go get a hobby. All right? And stop putting your clearly unhealed Christian coded trauma religious programming onto everybody and their fucking mother interdimensionally. XOXO Anubis. That wasn't even me, y'all. It wasn't even me. I happen to just channel fucking everything, right? I happen to be so fucking psychic. Sometimes I'm channeling things. A lot of the time I'm channeling things. I don't realize it's not me. That happens a lot these days. Because I just just channel everything. Oh my God, she should get some discernment. How about you should suck my dick? Shuck it. Shuck my dick. Shuck the dick I don't have interdimensionally across and beyond space and time. How about that, okay? Suck it! I'm done! I'm gonna yell at these people till they stop fucking listening to me because I just want to become so obnoxious they can't even listen to me to copy me, okay? It's just gonna be a lot of me telling people to suck my dick. And just kind of sharing things. Because honestly, Monetize Your Magic is a very experiential situation. The reason why I'm recording 3 hours a day is because I literally walk Monetize Your Magic through business as I'm doing it. So, I did my monthly goal setting planning party for myself. I recorded a 4-hour extravaganza walking Monetize Your Magic through it. I do a check-in for myself. I record a 2-hour check-in as I'm doing it. I walk Monetize Your Magic through it. All of my systems and processes and strategies are recorded in a highly experiential way as I'm living them. I have a first house Capricorn stellium. This is literally how I'm designed to work. It works best for me if in the moment as I'm experiencing something, because I got a strategy for everything. I've already fucking done it 12 times, okay? I've literally I'm a seasoned entrepreneur, thank you. Let's hit the ceremonial bong about it. And that's actually why I can be so ridiculous now. I was able to take the stick out of my ass about my work because I just, it's kind of like Yoda. It's understand one day you will. Take stick out of bomb eventually you shall. Right? That's just, I want everybody to take the stick out of their ass, around business. One of my Monetize Your Magic members the other day told me that I embody business as the art form it was always meant to be. And I loved that. Thank you. This particular baddie has been a little resistant to business on Earth because she's like a macro baddie. Oh God, who can be bothered, right? So I endeavor to make business really, 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 really fun. Because it's how I live my life. First house Capricorn stellium. Virgo moon, 8 earth placements, right? I'm real good at business and making money, y'all. And I think it's probably one of the least interesting things about me. I think that the ways that I do things and the fact that I happen to be a marvelous artist that somehow managed to download, like, I don't know, 12 different mediums in 2 years. And, you know, the fact that I, like, come up with these wild ideas like, oh, let me build a light cave and then do light therapy on myself to see what kind of improvements I can see with my spinal issues and my fibromyalgia and all the other shit that, you know, exists. Oh my God, I know you're not supposed to say it's yours, right? That's like manifestation 101. You know what I decided? I decided that maybe the fibromyalgia needed to be loved. Maybe the fibromyalgia needed a home. Maybe the spinal pain needed to not be rejected. So you know what? It is my spinal pain. And one day, if my spine no longer hurts, I'll still have a spine. It'll be my spine still. And I'll probably never forget the pain that my spine was in. You know, like one day my muscles won't hurt anymore, but I think it's going to take me a minute to forget how that felt. I'm going to be honest, because my muscles have hurt for 18 years now straight. I've not had one day off. Not one day. Not one day. I got fibromyalgia when I was 18 years old, and I have not had one fucking day where I wasn't at least in a 2 to 4 pain level in 18 years. And cunts still want to fuck with me. Like, I don't think that's a good idea. I have a tolerance for bullshit that they could never even fucking contemplate. I will always win. FYI. And I got a strategy for everything. I need to scorch earth, I'm going to scorch earth. I need to flood the market, I'm going to flood the market. I need to fuck off in color, I'll fuck off in color. I don't give a shit. I'll still be making more than them behind the scenes. That's the beautiful thing about me, right? Like, I'm always going to win. All I do is win, no matter what, right? And that's what I teach the baddies to do, and this is actually why they pay me the big bucks. Hashtag alchemy, hashtag real alchemy, hashtag multidimensional magic. Anyways, hashtags are going to take a minute to leave my brain multidimensionally and macrocosmically on a multiversal level. Like, I can feel certain shit has just been seared into my existence. Like, there's a version of me out there somewhere very confused. Like, what's a hashtag? I keep channeling the word hashtag and I don't know what this means. What's a hashtag? I mean, if you're a baddie across and beyond space and time. Like, what, you think there's anywhere I'm not this fucking psychic? Honey, I can tell when somebody's talking about me 12 planets or 14 multiverses away. Shut up. And then I, like, go and I find some fucking proof about something, or I find them steal my brand language, or I see what the fuck I was getting the message about, and I'm like, damn, I wish a girl was psychic. Shit. Oh, that's why they already paid me the big bucks. I retired from that, except I never retired from that. Retired from doing it for the masses. Thank you. Invite only. It's private. Although sometimes I am psychic for Monetize Your Magic, and technically, I mean, that requires you to get past Harvest Rose, though, and some unfortunate wannabe psychics discovered that they couldn't actually get past the techno magic I've gotten into Harvest Rose over the last 10 years, and they couldn't make the payment when they were trying to book stuff, and then it showed me why I was getting all of these red flags, and then they got blocked. So anyways, hope they're having the night they deserve. God, and I wish they'd just go ahead and divorce their husband, because damn, that guy's gotta be miserable if that's what they were in my DMs saying a year and a half ago. It's pretty shitty that they use him for marketing now. Anyways, guess Archangel Raphael never mentioned that was, like, not kosher or halal, you know, whatever. Don't want to assume, you know. Whatever you as the queen of dietary restrictions for completely non-religious other than devotion to myself. You know, facets. I don't know. I lost my train of thought again. I'm not going to judge anybody for what they do or do not eat. Well, maybe some people for what they do eat. As that turns out, that didn't age well on Earth. Oof. Oh, and then sometimes you just need to speak in a little Antarian with a little Pegasus dialect coding to just really erase some of this planet Anyways, soy aporta yo. Sometimes we need to go to the cosmic grocery store. You know what's interesting is that no matter the level of ick, all the ick's connected, I've learned. Including the people who think they're not the ick. I think that's kind of interesting. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon and all of that, I suppose, interdimensionally. Chaos codes. Anyways. If you know, you know. Yeah, so, vibes and things and chill stuff. And fun fact, like, hold on. I gotta remove something from my heart chakra via coughing. Pastoya puta. I swear. This bitch wanna beam up into my head. I was not thinking about this individual before I started talking about her. I started talking about her because she astrally projected. I have a system of sight that's pretty fucking fabulous. I've never heard anybody else talk about anything like this, but I have a array of screens that I utilize via my third eye, so I can see. When I say I can see, I quite literally mean I have fully activated my third eye to the extent I can see other planes of existence and other dimensions of reality and memories and all kinds of things on what to my consciousness now is perceived as like movie screens or TV screens or computer screens or tablets, or they show up in a variety of different ways depending on the information I'm accessing. And this kind of gets into like Coven of One technology theory, which Coven of One is an interdimensional technology that I designed and created that reconnects you with all of the frequency ranges of you across and beyond space and time via who you are in those ranges. So like I wear Converses. I know this probably sounds insane, right? Because people have really pumped this fake image of the starseed stuff or the cosmic stuff or the celestial stuff or the multidimensional stuff. They've pumped this like fake image into people's brains that's fantasy. What they've never bothered to actually talk about is cosmic reality, which happens to be one of my specialties. I'm kind of like a cosmolocal specialist is what my macroversal baddie refers to me as. And so I've got like the culture codes of 18 different cosmolocal frequency ranges sitting in my head. And I have all of their frequencies and all of their like culture, like all of their culture codes are sitting in my head. Like I'm, you know, they roll through when they're ready. Some of them unlock at specific times. Like they're not all online right this second. Like earlier, some unlocked about Andromeda 1. And it was after the fall of the matrices on Andromeda 1, which Andromeda 1 is a range of planets located in the Andromeda constellation. Andromeda 2 is the universe or galaxy, which is technically in a different macroversal region, but that's a different conversation. With my macro baddie, she's in Monetize Your Magic. If you really want to know more, you can join and we can hook you up. I got the codes, I got the macro baddies, I got the people. Come on, let's go. Okay. Anyways, unless you're like not a vibe and you're not our people and you're like judging or you're like, You're like brand mining my language? Yeah, you can get bit. Bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, okay? Like, please, fuck all the way off. Okay, they better be gone now if they were listening. I'm not saying they were, but they were. Because this bitch beamed her ass onto my fucking psychic screen. Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell everybody. Oh, I'm Rose Dumaine, bitch. Who the fuck do you think you're astrally talking to? I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm just, damn, I'm really over here doing a joint. Like, my queen is slaying and so am I, just in a different way. She's doing it on a Zoom call and I'm doing it. Okay, I'm checking in. Okay, we're good. Live checking in as I'm recording a podcast episode to make sure I don't have updates on the queen slay. Like, I'm like, damn, we joined queen slaying tonight. The moon is void, of course, right now, honeys. And it is 9:39 p.m. Ooh, a portal. Yes. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, this bitch astral projects up onto my, like, fucking psychic screens. Like, excuse you. You're not invited to the party. You could have been. I actually, I thought she was a dream client too. Until I figured out through having a 10-minute long conversation in my Instagram DMs with the woman that she was lying about everything. And she has since grown over 10,000 followers on Instagram, over like 4,000 followers on Threads. Like, this chick, honey, she lying about everything. Every fucking thing in her life she's lying about, and she's using the shit she's lying about in her marketing as this is why you should work with me and pay me the big bucks. And I have a fundamental fucking problem with that. Okay? I just have a problem with that. I just have a fucking problem with that. I don't like that shit. I think it's cunt energy. Thank you. And this is why they pay me the big bucks, bitches. And yeah, I call everybody bitches. I used to work in a psych ward, okay? You knew that the director of nurses, well, she was like when I started in the psych ward, she was the house manager. House manager? Yeah. Then she became the assistant director of nurses. Then she became the DON, the Don. Which I thought had mad mafia connotations, personally. Like, why are we calling him the Don over here like this? Did you guys not watch The Godfather at age 9 like me? No, Michael has never seen any of The Godfathers. I think I was like 8 or 9 the first time I saw the entire trilogy, back to back. That thing was on like fucking weekend TV. Oh my God, I was like eating it up, like, yes, give me the code. Anyways, so, yeah, random culture codes about me. I'm thirsty. Hold on. I can't continue talking. I'm thirsty, guys. This is cruel and unusual punishment in approximately 9 billion multidimensional regions. You can't be thirsty. What the fuck? Hydrate. Anyways. My best business strategy is just like, go yell about shit. Because, see, that's what I did in witchcraft, though. I said the shit nobody else would. I was like, why the fuck are these bitches out here doing love bindings on these men? What the fuck? Do you not have self-respect? Do you just have such I would say this shit on Instagram. That's how I grew the 11,000 followers. I used to have like 13. And then I've removed people. People have deactivated accounts. People have unfollowed, whatever. I don't really care. But like I grew all 13,000 of those followers organically because I just went on the internet and it was like hashtag witches of Instagram. I got interviewed by Newsweek because I had used the hashtag witches of Instagram, or was it hashtag witches of IG? It was one of those. That was one of my biggest hashtags. And cause like people would constantly go on and they would just search witches of IG and then they would go through people's content and that's how they picked a witch to get a reading or services from, right? That's how people used to do shit back in the day. So back in my day, in the wild, wild west of 2017 on Instagram, let me tell you, honeys, there I was sitting in Dallas, Texas. And now I'm in Appalachia. for now, I'm doing some portal architect shit. There's a decommissioning happening. All right, I'm working here. There's a wealth grid getting fixed and installed and calibrated and some other stuff. I've got a lot going on. I'm sitting in a I'm sitting in a portal range that would curl most people's hair, but lucky for me, my hair's been curly my whole life, okay? Like, I'm telling you, most people would be, and we literally have the smallest shower known to man. It's kind of funny. But you know what? Needed to be in this exact location. And when Hurricane Helene hit, it was this location or it was one on the other side of the mountain, which, for the range I needed to be in, we just did not have a lot of options, unfortunately. And, the other location, we stayed there for a couple of months total, off and on. But it got hit way worse by Helene. Way worse. Their power was off for a month up there. Our power was back on in 3 days. So this was absolutely the right interdimensional location to pick for being here. More long-term stuff. This place is also permanent residence, and that place was predominantly Airbnbs, and that was really dysregulating for our nervous system. We were Airbnb hopping at the time, though, so, we were staying in Airbnbs. But up until that place, actually, we had exclusively stayed in houses. So, yeah. Anyways, that was back in 2024, and then we moved in here. And sometimes you just have to be in a certain location that's, it's not ideal, but baddie's got a baddie, honey. Yeah, sure, anybody can go out and get a big house. Can anybody live without closets?
In a bathtub?
No bathtub. Smallest shower known to man. I'm just saying, sometimes there's I happen to be, luckily, Michael and I are both caves environments. We're both the thinnest we've ever been. If we weren't, we probably wouldn't have fit in the shower a little. A few pounds ago, that would have been a much tighter squeeze. So, the dietary restrictions actually kind of worked out well for us because if I was the fabulous weight I was when I lived in Dallas and could eat all of the things that Dallas had to offer, I would have not had as much of a fun time in that shower. So there were stipulations that came with this leg of the mission. Just like other people had other legs and other locations and other things, right? We've got other architects and other macro baddies and other soul surgeons and builders, people running around doing fun shit, right? And whatever, in a variety of fun and not so fun. Some of us got shacks in the woods and the Pixie Motel and, an apartment that definitely, guys, I'm doing hydrant portal work. They're really into micro apartments there. This is like a fucking mansion in some levels of Hydra in some eras. Jiminy Christmas. They were packed up in there. Okay, I've had some dreams. Let me tell you, I've had some dreams, and my dreams are all alternate timelines that either exist or don't exist. That's the fun part, is figuring out, did this happen or not? Has this happened or not? Is this gonna happen or not? Because sometimes I also dream the future before it happens, and then later it happens, and then I'm like, dream this. Yep, I've been doing that my whole life. I've been doing this my whole life. My first memory is actually when I was born in the hospital. I was screaming at Raja, my Arcturian baddie, take me back! Bitch, come get me! Right? And the nurse was trying to comfort me and hold me up to the window. And I can recall all of this clear as day. And I'm like, Raja! And he said, if I take you back, how can I meet you in just a few decades, darling? Well, You're taking your sweet time. If you too are yelling at one of your multidimensional husbands in this manner, even if you've got a multidimensional husband already manifested in the kitchen and you're just waiting on the rest of them, what? You think I've like only met one dude across every universe I've ever been to that I liked enough to like maybe entertain for an eternity? I mean, that's a very grim prospect, you know? That's rude. I think that's very limiting. And I think maybe you should diversify your soul mechanics portfolio and expand your options. Okay? You'll get a better return of your investments. Thank you. We're going to hit the bong about it because now I'm interdimensionally flustered and upset at the concept. Like what? Am I supposed to pick one of my children too? Which one would you like me to pick? Mira, Amelia, Fred, Sally, Dracanius? One that doesn't currently have an incarnational name but has other names? I mean, I could start naming the rest of them. I've got many. You want me to pick one of them? I don't think so, bitches. No, that's weird. It's weird. And I've had it with fucking pretending otherwise. If you've got an issue, here's a tissue. Yep, this is my strategy. Go yell. I mean, I do have some angelic destroyer coding in these vocal cords. So, I mean, threaten me with a good time. Like, let's go. I want to put it, yo, GPS, take us all to Baran. I'm driving. I'm kidding. The spaceship can drive itself. Oh my God. What, you think I don't have just like autopilot in there? Like, Jesus Christ. How am I supposed to take a nap? Like, it can fly itself, y'all. It's sentient. It's an Andromedan ship. Okay. Like, Andromedan ships are all sentient. They can fly themselves. They have personalities. Yes, they would like a snack. Thank you. Yes, they would like to hit the bong. How is their day going? We need to ask them about it. Yo, babe, how's your day going? How you doing up there? Hey. Not gonna say your name in public. Yeah, I'm smarter than that. Anyway, so like 30 minutes ago, this bitch astral projects up into my psychic fucking screens, right? And she's like wanting to fight me. The wilder part is I'm convinced it's not me in the physical form, like my current expression. I know who she wants to fight. I know which version of me she wants to fight. And honey, that's the absolute one of me you don't want to fight. That's the blonde one. You don't want to fight the blonde one. Okay? You don't. You want to fight any other version but her. Because she's like, oh, she hot. That's not the version of me you want to come at, bro. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to step on her on the astral plane. It's fine. All right, go away. Anyways. It's like a little bug. Bitch. I'm going to be honest. That's not a version. Like, most people don't want to fight that version of me. So that's actually funny and has given me way more codes than, like, anything in a minute. Damn. Really? Oh, I gotta go check on the Queen Slate. Wait, do we have an update on the Queen Slate? This is an average night in Monetize Your Magic. Do we have an update on the Queen Slate? Wait, that's gotta be the name of this recording. MDB pod. I always do my voice notes. I like to record or like put at the beginning, like if it's for business in 7D, like it's BI7D. If it's iconic legacy brand, it's ILB. I haven't done one of those yet. Unlock Your Magic was UYM. The podcast is MDB pod because then, see, when I'm sending it in Telegram, which is where I host Monetize Your Magic, when I'm sending it in, or my private clients do, but when I'm sending something in Telegram, I just copy and paste the name and then I send it to I have like Monetize Your Magic's all divided out into like all my different topics, and they've got really pretty like monogram flower icons, and it's cute and it's pretty and I love it. And sometimes I just communicate exclusively in emojis or GIFs, especially if I'm super luteal. And then sometimes I'm just, really unhinged and doing a lot of things. But anyways, then later the content eventually, if it's like business and 7D content, like it'll eventually go to Michael, where it'll get the business and 7D branding, and then it will be uploaded to YouTube, and then it'll be added to the playlist. Some content's not uploaded to YouTube just because, like, sometimes, honestly, I'm naughty. I listen to copywritten music and send it in Telegram, because sometimes we just need like a little Good Charlotte break or something, just for a second. But like YouTube would ding that, and sometimes we're just having like a little dance party when I'm like doing a reading or something. Sometimes I'm doing like a collective reading, or sometimes I like drop in there like, hey, I want to do readings because I've got my grid cards, right, that I'm working on. So I'm working on literally 20 different decks of grid cards that I've done so far, because I have 20 different categories of grids, 20 different sketchbooks in the last 2 years since I started doing them. So anyways, Michael's been doing a lot of scanning lately, and then we've been doing the like prototypes for the cards, and then one day some of the cards will be maybe I'll have some public decks, maybe we'll have, I don't know what we're going to do exactly, but they're currently for my personal use. But then like my clients, I do readings, like you can't get a grid card reading from anybody else because they're my art and they don't exist anywhere else. It's all mine, yay! Anyways, I don't even know what some of them mean. It's great. I'm like, well, we've got a grid and it says this, so what codes do you get from that? And it's very experiential, it's very vibes. And do you know this is how you know you can actually sell something? You want a little business coaching? Okay, here you go. When you can sit and you can talk about an offer the way I've sat and talked about Monetize Your Magic, I have spent over the last month of my life retuning Monetize Your Magic. Monetize Your Magic will be it's 2 this year. She's 2 this year. Oh, my baby. She's 2 this year. And we have had the beta tester scholarship era. We've had paying members / subscribers. We've had nobody, but then still our scholarship members, right? And so I took a little break from Monetize Your Magic last year. I didn't know if I was going to finish it. I didn't know if I was going to do this. I didn't know. And it's like, I just couldn't put it down, and I loved it so much. And I started waking up every morning after the new year, and I was crying because I missed Monetize Your Magic, and I missed all of the things that I had been working on, and it just wouldn't go away no matter what else I tried to do. And I went, this is silly, and I'm just going to stop, right? So anyways, I forgot to finish naming this. What was I going to call this? Monetize Your Magic. An average night. Hold on. We got a chaos code. You know why we've got a chaos code? Because the moon's void, of course, right now. And there's some weird interdimensional activity overlapping out front of my apartment right now. And I need to tune into what that is for a second. Because baddies don't stop baddying just because they want to record something, okay? An average night in Monetize Your Magic. A joint queen slay dedicated to my queen. We're slaying. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. Let's check in. Do we have a queen slay update? No. Okay. Yeah. So, live queen slay tracker. Oh my God, I love us. We're fabulous. This is like so fun. We've worked so hard to get here. She's been my retainer client for over 1.5 years now. We talk literally like every day because we don't have to, but like we just want to. Like, I don't have to talk to her every day. I just like talking to her. I genuinely like her as a person. Like, I absolutely love her. Like, she's fucking fabulous. Like, why wouldn't I want to talk to her? Like, one of my favorite parts of my day, she's on the other side of the world. So we do all asynchronous time in Telegram, so she can message me when she, when she's got the codes and the minutes, and I can message her when I've got the codes and the minutes, and then It's very back and forth, but it's really fun when we have like crossover time and she's still up and and I'm waking up, or when I'm still up and she's waking up. Like, that's always fun. So anyways, it's just like, why wouldn't I want to? Like, I'm actually a little sad on days when like she's busy or tired or off grid or whatever. I'm like, I miss you. Come back. Because it's fun. This is what happens when you monetize your magic. You actually just want to get up and do it every day because you're just like, why would you not want to? Like, this is fun. Like, yeah. So anyways, I took a little break and I just decided that this is what I do and this is what I want to do. And I love this and I wanted to do it the way I wanted to do it. So I really hella elevated Monetize Your Magic. And it's winter. We're just wrapping up winter right now. And winter is elevate everything in the 4 seasons of monetizing your magic. So we elevate everything every winter. We have on brand in the spring. So that's coming up. We have stacked in the summer, and then we have lifestyle camera action in the fall. And then we repeat in a cyclical way, so we always know kind of where we're going, what we're doing, what the vibes are, and then that also anchors us into working with the earth on a higher level. So it's really fun. It's very witchy coded, not gonna lie. Like, it's called Harvest Rose Witchery for a reason, people. Okay? It's my flavor of witchery. It's my flavor of witchcraft. It's how I do it. It's not performative. It's not all the crap you've been taught. It's not the stuff you've been heard. It's a completely different energy and level of reality and way of living. So, it's my lifestyle. This is just who I am. This is just what I do. I'm really just this much of a dumb shit 24/7, and I love it. Thank you very much. I worked very hard to love myself and love all of my chaos. And I ain't gonna let nobody dull my shine. Thank you very much for your time. I was also like 2 classes away from graduating with a double major in acting, directing, and musical theater. So I like to randomly sing because, again, like in Andromeda 2, which is like, it's like when am I like, I mean, I got a house there for sure. Anyways, it's where my star mother is right now. I miss her. But it's fine. She gonna come pick me up one day. Not in like a weird way. Like, it's not like an excarnation thing. It's just like, one day mom's gonna come to the planet. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. Oh my God. She's gonna start up in like her pink Cadillac and I'm so excited. Anyways, wow. I love it when I recognize that I literally... I love when I recognize that a shade has studied my vocal patterns and they absolutely did not do it on this planet. I know for a fact this bitch didn't do it on the planet because she couldn't work anything and she had never watched any of my stuff and she's never heard any of this. I didn't have the same vocal patterns back in the like OG Harvest Rose Witchery days, even if she had looked me up. Wow. It's like, oh, that's why I was so taken aback when I first met her 4 years ago or whatever the fuck it was, and was like, are you mimicking me? Like, how do you know what I talk like? Like, I didn't usually, this was reserved for, I definitely had some, I wasn't as vocally free back in the OG days. It was very professional witch. Now I'm like professional chaos queen. Hi, I'm a professional chaos queen, and this is why they pay me the big bucks. Actually, that's it. That's it right there, just so you know. Because you too can be this audacious and fabulous and monetize your magic. I'm living proof. Thank you. Do you too want to chaos code performance art your way through life and get paid the big bucks for it? Join Monetize Your Magic at the link below. Oh, it's fabulous. Anyway, so yeah, I just do all kinds of fun accents and random voices and things because really I'm channeling a lot of the time. And this place is Chaos Code Central. It's kind of like, dude, like, all right, we might not have closets, but you know what we do have? Interdimensional radio, like X 10 billion 24/7. Like, it's never a dull moment. I can channel anything here. Like, this is great. Like, let me tell you, some people not knowing what they were doing, stealing a bunch of fragments of, like, I don't know, source wells or something cute and clever like that, and then trying to, like, chaos code their own portal together when they didn't understand basic portal connectivity theory 101 even, much less 1001, and that's still considered basics territory for, like, portal architects. Yeah, like, they just didn't understand it, but damn, it gave us some really interesting codes, and I, for one, am kind of into it. Like, I'm like, you know, we could tweak this, we could calibrate this, and then we could just, like, keep riding this wave, honeys. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a potential concept. Had to think about what words I wanted to use. What words I wanted to sing at you. Okay, like, I've got to be just delivering, like, mad codes right now. So can somebody please tell me what the fuck I'm saying? This is real Oracle shit, okay? If somebody's out there calling themselves an Oracle and they're not chaos coding 24/7, they're full of shit. Okay, literally go to the mythology, go to the history, go read some of the literature of this planet, and you will see everybody says the oracles smoked questionable herbs or huffed questionable gases over cracks in some rocks. So crystal magic, got it. And then chaos coded. They literally would spout gibberish. They'd be like, well, you need to make sure you're spiritually air conditioned in July. And they'd be like, what's an air conditioner? Like, this is 800 BCE Greece. We don't even know what BCE is right now. Just go with my chaos codes, right? Like, I'm trying to paint a picture here for you, okay? Painting a picture. We're painting. It's art class, people. Let's go, all right? It's the dance army. We're going to get into dance off with some motherfuckers and teach them all about it, okay? It's going to be like West Side Story. Which is just an unhinged culture code, to be honest. But, like, I'm not hating, I'm just saying. Unhinged culture codes in, like, the mid-1940s to 1980s musicals. If you want to pick up some wild-ass culture codes from this planet, honeys, go to the musicals. It's literal, like, insanity. Like, it's insanity personified on a stage in sequins with a kick line. It's, oh my goodness. It'll tell you everything you need to know about what happened to this planet in that time range, okay? It's going to give you all the codes. You might need to really, like, I might take an entire shungite plate and put it on my sacral chakra, front and back. Like, just slap it right on there, okay? If you can get one with an alchemical symbol, I happen to have one with the Philosopher's Stone symbol, like, engraved into it with gold, like a bougie witch. It's part of my collection, one of my artifacts, you know. I used to joke, guys, I was wild. I need y'all to know, and she's back, okay? I realized that I actually took her name. I took the wildest, most chaotic, most unleashed, most badass version of me's name, and I decided to put it as my professional moniker because back in the day, I was only Rose Dumaine professionally, and now I'm Elena Rose Dumaine. And Elena Rose was my club persona from 2018 till 2022 in the nightclubs of Dallas. So, and a few other locations that I used to go to that the people that I went to the nightclubs with predominantly didn't know about. So anyways, oh my God, you guys thought you knew everything about me? You thought I just told you everything? Anyways, so... At the boy, I saw. Sometimes we like to sing in a little... whatever language this is. I mean, I really just work here. I get the codes and then I transmit them. And it's in, you know, basic portal connectivity theory 101 states that in order to have an operational functioning portal, you need to have a location that has a mirror or a similar vibe of the location. So, like, if you have a mountain portal, you can't connect that to a beach unless on that beach somewhere is a mountain that is similar enough in temperature, geography, climate, cultural coding time. Yeah, interdimensional time, it works like time zones, okay? So it's like 1 year here, it's a completely different year in, say, a planet in the Rigelian range. It's a completely different year over in Andromeda 1. Pick a planet, there's a bunch. You can just chaos code one, I don't care. Right? It's a different time on every single one. Okay? It's like interdimensional time zones, precisely like we have on the planet. Imagine that was mapped on this universe. Then imagine that this universe was part of a multiverse of different time zones. Then imagine that that multiverse was part of a macroverse of also different multiversal time zones. And then they all function like a big clock. Welcome. Hi. Anyways, did that make sense? If so, Monetize Your Magic is for you. If not, and if you're like, I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I could not communicate in English what the fuck you just said. Honey, welcome. We are actively working on replacement communicator methods in Monetize Your Magic for English because, limited. All Earth languages really very limited right now. Very harsh on the vocal coding to speak in English. So we've been running an idea up the flagpole in Monetize Your Magic, and that is to communicate in art. Yeah, we think that could be a concept, a construct, but then also sometimes, you just want to have a little bit of a gab gossip sesh, like in your language of choice, and maybe insert a few here. Baddie's got a baddie, am I right? Anyways, I'm smoking peanut butter cups tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be smoking ceremonial matcha. No, I'm not chaos coding or speaking gibberish. Although guys, what if the oracles were time travelers? And what if it was literally like me, but it's like, imagine like me 800 years from now, right? Or imagine me 80 years from now, like, we've found the halls of Amenti. I've got this vessel stitched up. You know what I mean? My back doesn't hurt anymore. And then I'm just like, well, should we go do that oracle shit in Greece now? Maybe they thought peacocks were chickens. Maybe they weren't bringing chickens for payment. I know why the fuck they were bringing rubies, and it's because we need to reassemble the fucking rubies. If you know, you know. If you've had weird dreams or interdimensional astral travels that involved rubies, yeah, maybe we should chat. Oh, here's how y'all want to chaos code some marketing. Here you go, honeys. We're doing it right now. This is it. This is actually the vibe. This is what we do in my private work. We're over here chaos coding everything from like business strategies to, queen slays to, what's the latest from Hydra? The constellation, like the biggest one in this universe. Okay, no updates on the Queenslay yet. Like the big one. Just like a lot of inhabited. Don't know who that was for, but there we go. There's a lot of inhabited planetary and planes of existence there. Anyways, so chaos codes, dinner's almost ready. I'm excited. We're having beaten chickpea bowls because we've recently gone vegan except for cheese. No eggs. So we tried eggs and it was just not. It wasn't a vibe for me any longer. So, but cheese is good. So. And the boy, so the moon's going from Sagittarius, which broadcasts the frequency range of Pegasus and cosmic astrology, into Capricorn, which broadcasts Arcturus. That's right. Welcome to Cosmic Reality, interdimensional vibes. I was going to say, I'm like, oh, that's copywritten. Can I say that? It's that fun children's program that was like, school location something. My God, what have they done to us the last few years? We used to just be able to talk about shit in public, and now we're like, oh my God, it's that Schoolhouse fucking Rock. Jesus Christ. The interdimensional space magic, by the way, that's been unleashed on the planet through the most mediocre of sources. Don't get it twisted. This is not a big boss fight. This is like the most mid of the most mid. Like, they're not even the worst of the worst. They're the most mid of the most mid. Like, these people peaked in middle school. Okay? Like, they peaked at 13 when they were a bully in the hallway. Okay? These people have been pumping some shit up into this planet because their shenanigans of tomfoolery and sussery and crap. Well, let's just say that interdimensionally, these people are also aware of the fact that their days are numbered to keep pulling this tomfoolery and shenanigans. And interdimensionally, all the karmic board has fucking asked is for people to have a good time and stop fucking around. So, I mean, you know, it's just, we've got some grids that are going to have to go offline. We've got some things that are going to have to shift on this planet. It's not what people are predicting. It's the bullshit. It is the bullshit, though. Damn, trust me, honeys. It's good. It's going to be good. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's fine. Guys, it's cool. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Okay? That was just a drop-in from Hades. Okay? He doesn't want to say any more in case anybody decides that they need to write a fanfic about him. He would like to say he's fucking had enough of that, so maybe if you actually like him and vibe with him, quit! And also, you're definitely not his wife. So, desist. He's seen, he's heard, he's had enough, and he's about to start making some visits, but it's not going to be of the sexy variety, apparently. And people aren't going to like it, he says. And he doesn't have blue hair, but he does think that could be a vibe, and maybe he'll try it out someday. Anyways, there's some chaos codes from Hades. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Anyways, homies come and go on the astral plane hotline. Welcome to real Oracle shit. This is actually what it's like. I can't stop chaos coding. And at this point, with the new grids and everything in place and all the other stuff, and then the fact that I just kind of broke out of like all the bullshit matrices, we've gone full Oracle powers, people. Okay, my third eye is really developing over here. I'm in third eye prime development stages. Apparently, I thought I was in throat chakra, but I don't know how I managed to get my math that wrong a few weeks ago. Anyways, whatever. Odd. Anywho, apparently I'm in prime third eye chakral physical development right now, like years. Like, I'm supposed to be chaos coding. I'm supposed to be oracling. This is what it looks like. Sorry if you don't like it. Wait till you hit 37. Oh, you already did? Well, for some individuals, we see what that did for them, and quite frankly, I think they should have paid a little bit more attention to their studies. And for some individuals, you're baddies and you're hot and we're all gonna slay together. So anyways, what are you doing later tonight? You want to come to the Monetize Your Magic slumber party? How do I communicate that Monetize Your Magic's like interdimensional slumber party vibes 24/7 and this is why they pay us the big bucks? Maybe I could just go out and fucking say it. Like, that's a concept. Wow. Oh my God. What? Anyways. Vibes. So yeah, I'm smoking peanut butter cups tonight. I think I'm gonna do strawberry biscotti next. I've just realized we got like almost all food. Like there was bubblegum cherries. Ooh, the bag's right here. Hold on, Michael went to the dispensary earlier. Benny Madonna. That's the only one that's not food centric. Benny Madonna. I don't know what Benny Madonna is, but it smells good. It's a hybrid. We got ceremonial matcha. That's a sativa. We already had the peanut butter cups. We just got a gram of that because I wanted to test it out. Bubblegum cherries. And strawberry biscotti. So yeah, it was the Benny Madonna I couldn't remember the name of. And then we were going to get peach rings wax, but the guy I don't know. I was joking with Michael. He pulled the wax out. And then he just didn't ring it up and didn't give it to Michael. So, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Maybe he thought that because you were buying this? You didn't want that? Like, no.
I said, let me start with.
Yeah, I know. I'm
gonna
just.
get some flour.
I know. I don't know. Anyways, maybe he had some flour. That's fine. It's okay. It'll probably still be there tomorrow. I was just glad that they had it back in because that's like my favorite wax. So yeah, we had all like food centric herbal supplies this time, which I thought was pretty fabulous. I tend to like flour that is named after food. Like GMO is garlic, mushrooms, onions is what it actually means. And that's a really fabulous like indica vibe, very chill, but not like super couch locky, just like you're relaxing, you're vibing, you're chilling, you're having a good time. You know what I mean? So anyways, on that note, I have been chaos coding for 95 minutes now. I'm tired because I also recorded for 3 hours for Monetize Your Magic earlier. And dinner is almost ready, and I'm excited to go eat dinner and hang out with Michael and chill. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to send this over to the baddies in Monetize Your Magic so that they can get the update on the codes, because some of them were listening the second I sent it. So I love that. I love that they're like, oh yeah, you send like 3 hours of content, sometimes 3 or 4 days in a row, and we're listening to it live. Like, yeah, we're caught up. Because I also took like my entire luteal phase. Like I've kind of just vibed around and like done a little chaos coding here and there, but I've been in the chats and chatting, and I've been chitty chatting and Monetize Your Magic, but my voice always comes back online when my period starts, and it's due like tomorrow. So yeah, I talk about my period and Monetize Your Magic. Get over it. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my podcast. The fuck? Get out of here. If you don't have a menstrual cycle, I would assume you love someone with a menstrual cycle, so maybe you should sit down, take some notes, diversify your soul mechanics portfolio, and stop being a chud. I don't even really know what a chud means, but that's chud behavior. What's a chud? What does chud mean? Hold on, guys, to the internet. Oh yeah, we do this in Monetize Your Magic too. Sometimes we'll go Google shit. We'll do research. It's great. We'll do recon. I don't give a fuck.
First I thought you said Chad.
I mean, I don't want to offend a non-shitty Chad. What's a chud? Chud is it's a derogatory slang term. Oh my God, I used a derogatory slang term. Primarily used online to describe someone, usually male, as a rude, boorish, or unintelligent person with a variety of culture code views. If you'd like to explore more, feel free to Google. Anyways, I'm just saying asshole. How about that? Don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick has been the motto of Harvest Rose Witchery since I started it. My first assistant, Gwen, once went around a steampunk convention yelling, "Don't be a dick!" and "Wanna hex your ex?" We weren't actively hexing any exes. I would like to state that. I had just made some really lovely spirit dolls, and "Do you want to hex your ex?" was getting a lot more attention than anything else she had tried, and quite frankly, we weren't really that, like, busting for business. We had done pretty well that weekend. She was just bored. And she was a pirate at the Ren Fair, and she knew these people, and so, then it was like funny, and it was like she was doing a bit. God forbid a woman have a hobby or some fun. I mean, she did. She like taped my spirit dolls to her outfit, and then she was like walking around the event like, "Have you been over there yet?" And I was sitting on, like, under the tent on my last nerve. Like, I swear to God, if I don't get to go home and get in my cave soon, because I'm a caves environment and human design, and I was exhausted because I'm a manifester, and that was way too much work for me. I literally never, I think, I didn't, it's not that I never did another live event after that. I did, what did I do? I did, what did I do after that? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I did. Well, okay, because that was November of 2017. So we did a Tyler Paranormal Convention together. We did that. And she absolutely saved my ass with that. And then, because I was exhausted for that one too. Oh, because your girl had gone out party girl princess in Dallas the night before. I was living my best life. What can I say? It was part of the aesthetic in the era, all right? It was like, it was a mood. It was a vibe, you know. And I was telling her all the tea. So she was living because she loved tea. Like, literally. We had to get her, like, 2 gallons of sweet tea just to drive to Tyler, okay? Like, we grew up together, though. We literally went to, like, elementary and middle and high school together. And then she was my first assistant. So that was really fun. And then we did another Steampunk November was the event in Texas. And we did another Steampunk November event at ACON anime convention in Dallas, and we've ended at that. And then I did one more event in 2020, but I actually didn't. I literally was like, I didn't actually, my products were present. I did not actually do anything for that event, okay? So my next assistant had wanted to vend that event, and I basically told her, like, if she wanted to run it and do the whole thing, then we could. And so she was like, yeah, I do. And I was like, okay. So she did it, and we had a really good night. And because it was like, I was like, I don't want to work at the club. Like, I do not want to work at the club. And the event was at the club that I went to every Friday night. I didn't want to work at the club. So, but it was fun. But that was the, ACON was like the last event that I handled anything. Like, I did like product development and ideas and, you know, CEO shit, at the 2020 event, but I was so uninterested. I was like, I will not take one single payment. Like, if you want to do it, we can do it, but I'm not doing it. I'm doing shots. And I'm enjoying my night, because it was an event that I like was doing a lot of other. Your girl was busy in other ways. Anyways, we don't need to talk about that era anymore. I'm not over it, so it's fine. Let's move on. Anyways, and that's fine too. You know, sometimes you go through some shit and you just go, I don't want to talk about that era right now. And you don't have to. You're allowed, because multidimensional baddies sometimes have multidimensional trauma, and that's okay. Okay? Yay, bowls are ready. Okay, on that note, I've got a chaos code off, so love you. Bye. Talk to you in the next show.
Pick your color.
Yellow.